Stranded on the alien world of Jupiter, you and a rival astronaut crew must face off in a bizarre tournament of minigames. The winners will get to fix their broken lander and blast off for Earth. The losers will get sacrificed by the locals. The goal of Space Off is to control any 3 of the 5 lander parts simultaneously. The instant you do, you win! Every time your team succeeds in a minigame, which Jupiter's natives call trials, you'll tug the matching lander part toward your team's control zone. If you fail a trial, that category's lander part stays where it was on the board. Trials use a variety of materials, including parts of your body, foam cubes, numbered playing cards, even the lid of the game box. Notice that the middle 3 lanes on the celestial square have more segments, as well as lock icons in each control zone. If a lander part enters one of these control zones, it can't move again for the rest of the game. Not to worry though, if you succeed in a locked category, or one that your team already controls, you'll roll the champion die. Keep rolling until your result is a different unlocked category and earn 1 tug in it. If you roll the wrench, you'll get to pick. Now that you know how to win, let's talk gameplay. Feel free to follow along on your team board and track your progress using the turn totem. First, we should cover some basic trial card terms and icons. Most trials mention how many players on your team should take part. Some will even rope in your rivals. Many of them have time limits. Your rivals are in charge of that part. And most require some setup, which isn't part of the trial itself. Finally, a goal section clarifies what you're trying to achieve or avoid in the case of Kurss trials. Before the game begins, both teams will roll their lucky die to decide who gets the turn totem and the right to go first. The other team will start the game with 1 free tug chosen using a champion die roll. Every turn of Space Off has 4 phases. During the Kurss phase, the turn totem team will draw a new Kurss trial. Unlike most other trials, which are one-time challenges, Kurss trials last for 3 full turns. The turn you draw them, your rival's turn, and then your turn again. Read your Kurss card out loud and assign its labels to your teammates. Labels give players a set of strange instructions to follow for the duration of the trial. If a label applies to half your team and you have an odd number of players, round up. Finally, place your new Kurss card face up in the 1 dot zone on your team's Kurss track. On to the dice phase. From here on out, your rivals will be watching your team carefully. If they notice a player meeting their Kurss card's fail if condition, trash it immediately without drawing a replacement. It's time to roll the do or die and draw a trial from the resulting category. About half the time, you'll actually get to pick. Read any tough or wits trials out loud to your team and attempt them right away. Tough trials are physical challenges that will have you spinning dice, tossing foam cubes, and generally making a mess. The Brainy Wits category offers a mix of mind benders, including puzzles, pictures, riddles, and memory games. The last possible die result is a gotcha trial. These are the only cards in the game that your team reads silently. That's because each one is a secret manipulation mission for you to carry out at your discretion. You have the rest of the game to make it happen. Keep gotcha trials in your gotcha stand facing your team and choose one to trash if you would ever have more than 3. When you're confident you've succeeded in one, immediately yell "Gotcha!" Show the card to your rivals and take 1 tug in the matching category. Gotcha success should always be claimed quickly, roughly within 1 turn phase. If you wait longer than that, you'll have to repeat your mission to make it count. When the dice phase is done, both teams will go head-to-head in a grand trial. These showdowns are usually simultaneous, although some will ask teams to alternate, in which case the turn totem team goes first. The totem team will draw a grand trial, read it out loud, and then make sure that every participant understands their role before the showdown starts. For timed grand trials, the team without the turn totem should keep time. A quick note. Players with Kurss labels might be tempted to sit out during the dice phase or grand phase, but Space Off is about making the best of a strange situation. You're more capable and creative than you think. And even if you disagree, some trials literally make all of your team take part. Once your epic grand trial is decided, only the end phase remains. The totem team will advance their curse cards one zone each. A card advancing all the way off the board eventually will mean a curse trial success. The end phase is also when both teams catch a break and can reassign their curse labels to different teammates if they wish, just to make sure enough players are following each label's instructions at all times. Finally, the team that went first will pass the turn totem to their rivals, who start their turn with their own curse phase. Games of Space Off will often end with one crew controlling 3 of the 5 lander parts, but sometimes neither team can quite seal the deal. If, after 6 full turns, there's still no clear winner, the team that went first will draw the last lander part instead of another curse card and follow its instructions. More experienced astronauts may choose to place additional curse cards on top of the last lander part to delay it. Just make sure it's an even number. Final things to keep in mind. Debates about card wording and trial interactions are expected. As a last resort, these can be settled using a lucky die roll. Physically interfering in your rival's trial triggers an automatic trial success for them, but taunting and trickery are allowed and encouraged. Finally, Space Off is designed to be fun. Please draw a replacement for any trial card that makes you uncomfortable. And that's pretty much it. The Warp Speed rules cover setup and the rulebook gets into the details, but you and your rivals are now well equipped for the thrilling, chilling, time-killing adventure that is Space Off!